In the last video, we discussed what this command does and how does it work. And in this video, I'll show you an improved way to do this. First of all, let's go back to having an error in our TypeScript code. And now I'll show you a flag that you can use to disallow compilation if there are errors. So basically, I'm using the no emit on error flag. And now that I run this, what's going to happen is it's going to give me this error, but as you can see, it's not going to compile anything here. Okay, so that's the first thing that I wanted to mention. And the second thing that I wanted to mention was that basically all of these settings that I'm currently passing in on the command line, we can actually use the tsconfig file for. And how we're going to do that is, well, there's a lot of options here that it's kind of, it would be a pretty big video, so we're not going to do that this way. Instead, I'm just going to delete everything and paste in this abbreviated version, which basically says that the out directory is the this directory and that it's not going to emit on error. So I'm going to save this, close it. I'm also going to close the index.js. And just to make sure that everything works as expected, I'm going to delete the dist folder. And I'm also going to now again run npx tsc without any additional flags. Well, actually, I'm also going to do index ts, although, well, let's just see what happens if I don't pass it in. So now I'm getting this error, and the TypeScript compiler is smart enough to understand what I'm trying to compile, even if I don't pass in the file name. So even if I pass in only this command. So now let's fix the issue. So I'm going to hover over this and click Quick Fix, change spelling to log, Control S, and now let's run it again. And this time it is going to indeed compile to the appropriate JS file. One final thing, there is a way to keep this, to actually make it sort of more automatic and not have to continually type the command, and that is by running npx tsc-watch. So what this command is going to do is going to keep on watching for changes in my TypeScript file. So for example, if I do console log with a G, it's now going to throw the error. If I fix it, and let's say we actually type something else, whatever, any kind of string, and let's fix this just to make sure that this is compiling. And now it should, upon save, rerun the compilation process. So if I run the save command, it's now incrementally compiling, and let's see the output. Indeed, it's giving me the updated JS file that came in after I made changes to my index.ts. So that's it for this video. Several options in the tsconfig and in the command line that are going to make your TypeScript workflow easier and more pleasurable to work with.